So gross. Everything is so wet. I think we may have put the people who make these heels padding for shoes out of business. But this goes in here because like I've lost a bit of foam. Of course this will come out in the rain, but at least for now it's giving a bit of a support. Farewell, Ribadiso. Nothing like having a truck right next to him. He must be a famous pilgrim of sort, but we just don't know who he is. The campaign for Australia Galicia doesn't say really, unless it's somewhere on the bottom. Nope, can't see it. But I think I will Google, being a marketing person, to find out what this campaign's about. Because it's kind of cool. A bit noisy leaving, where were we? Ribadiso, heading to O Pedouzo today. It's not as bad as that horrible exit from Lyon to Saint Martin, because there's less trucks, but nevertheless it's quite constant. And there's a Guardian Civil. Hello Guardian Civil with the blue lights. They are, I think, the modern version of the Knights Templars, except they always do good. All peregrinos. Yeah. All marching towards Santiago. What is this, mate? Hello, little mushroom. We saw heaps of mushrooms. They potentially could have been portobellos. It's too wet to film, but they would have been good to have shown you. Ooh. Stepped into a puddle just now. More people. There's a lot of bikes, yes. Heaps of bikes. You have a great day.
Camino.
Buen Camino. Lots of bikes. You know those auras? One of my pilgrim friend who's very naughty said that those auras that are those long oblong, so long rectangle storage for the grains and that we've seen, those auras, they should be used to lock up peregrinos on bikes who do not ding their bells as they whiz past peregrinos on the Meseta, including. I thought it was kind of funny, but maybe it's a bit cruel. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, no. You know, dog owners who don't smile when you pass by and compliment your dog. I don't know, they're a different kind of person. If I was walking a dog and somebody says, oh, so cute, I would smile. Oh dear. Oh, wrong way in the bikes, eh? Sorry. Oh dear, up a hill again. That must not be very pleasant. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that about the auras locking up bikers who don't ding their bells. Alright, well, there's a lot of us peregrinos walking today, this morning, because I guess we left it a little bit late due to potentially the poles issue. Yeah. So this is going to be our line of sight for the next 22 kilometers. I hope not. I hope not. But, you know, I do wish I could go to Finisterre. I wish I could. I did build it in, but I had to change my plan last minute because I had to get back for a family's event, which, yeah, So I think I will try to get to Finisterre by bus. Yes, I've decided to devote my last day, full day in Santiago, to Finisterre. I think it might be worth it. Would like to see the sunset. So that's the plan at the moment, is to go to Finisterre on the 9th. There's a reason why my videos have not been as long as I normally do them, and it's because of this rain. Can't really film. I really do want to make sure that my iPhone, especially with the crack on the screen, lasts me at least until, you know, I get to Santiago, because I want to bring that to you, but also for me. And so, yes, that said though, it's so beautiful. There have been so many moments that I couldn't quite capture because I couldn't get my phone out, so it's too wet. So you're gonna have a view of my mouth, maybe. You poor things. Is that supermarket or is that raincoats for boots? It is futile. It is absolutely futile to try and stay somewhat modestly dry, because my 2 shoes are like boats now. Like, oh well, boats are at least dry, you would think. 2 buckets of water that I'm schlepping up the hill with, and my shorts are wet. I am completely soaked at this point. I'm at a very cute cafe. It is very, very wet, and we're just gonna have some coffee. How cute is that? He's done this so well. Like, really thoughtful. Of course, the hydrangeas. And like, seriously, he has really thought this through. Those things crack me up. We had this in one of the albergues. And oh, thanks. The chairs are super cute. Margaret, I'm gonna get her breakfast. I was gonna get her today, but she's just got here first. Yeah, she just got here first. Yeah, so oh my god, so cute, cute.
Get my stamp as well.
Isn't it gorgeous? This like little cute. Yeah, I like it. Ooh. Oh my god, Heidi. I love that. I love that book. I really like this bar. Oh my goodness, this is like a piano. Oh, how goddamn smart is that? I'm sorry, that is brilliant. He's turned the piano upside down. Oh my god, I love this. Is my favorite cafe on the Camino. I'm calling it my favorite. Oh, what the cutest bathroom too. And oh my god, look at these gorgeous little pouch. Cute. Oh, so cute. You see, like, I mean, there is imagination here. Like, everyday object can be art. That must be him up there. Oh, brilliant. Thank you to Anon, who got me a coffee. I don't know who you are, but thank you, Anon. And also Anthony for coffee as well. Thank you so much. Oh no! Oh no! It cracked.
What time is road?
It was blue. Such a good bar. Camino stick as a lantern holder. Made clothes for me to do.
Even the lights.
Yeah. There's Heidi. There's a book called Heidi.
quite fancy rereading Heidi. Good humour. It's like a world without colour. We'll have a look at the others. I don't know. Maybe not. It's a statue of John Code. Someone's got a sense of humour. Yes, close the tap, look at yourself in the mirror with a smile, with happiness, give 10 part claps.
Oh, at this point, it makes no difference. I might as well wade into the lake. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Oh, God. Ah! Gross. What does harmony mean? Well, what do you reckon about that? Hello, para. The rain has stopped. Wow! Oh my God. Wow, what a morning. It was absolutely pouring. We are walking through rivers on the way. Might as well not worry about getting my shoes wet at all, just walk through it. But anyway, you get the message. So thankfully the rain has stopped, and just want to say that, you know, it is a very, very busy path, and I would hate to think what August and the summer months would be like. On the whole, the people who walk the Camino are really lovely, even those that started Saria, and there's no judgment there, only that, you know, obviously it's a very different kind of distance, and the noise volume definitely does increase. So therefore the question is, you know, it's about not wanting people to walk, but just that, you know, it's not a peaceful walk anymore, if that makes sense. So yes. Okay, and so the students who walk the Camino should be applauded. It's not an easy path at all, and a lot of them are very sweet. There's a lot of people wearing army clothes or wearing an army hat walking the Camino, and there's a lot of like groups of 3 young men who are all very respectful. They passed me in market today saying "Hola chicas" and "well done," I think. They could be saying something else, but then they'd flash us a toothy grin. So I think overall, you know, we're all on the same path together, and but you know, it's just the noise level, and if you want it to be alone, it's very, very hard. So the bar that we just went in before should be commended. I'll tell you a little story about that in a second. So this is the state of my shoes. I've lost the padding, it didn't stick anyway, but that foamy pit is hanging on for dear life. And I'm just gonna, when I get to my albergue, look at exactly what is fixing that tiny corner of the foam off my heel, and wondering why Ultra can't just make them all like that, in terms of like, I wish, because now I'm walking without support at the back heel, if that makes sense. So this morning, Josh and Jess are starting later. They were in a different part of the accommodation. So Margaret and I left about 5 minutes before them, I think. Anyway, I haven't seen them. I think maybe they've gone to a different coffee bar along the way. But there was a really interesting mix-up today with the polls. So last night, we all arrived at the accommodation, all 4 of us. And Josh looked like he left his poles at the reception desk. So Margaret, upon coming back from dinner, took the poles that she thought were Josh's and gave it to him. He was staying at a different kind of building with Jess. And so this morning, she came to pick her poles and realised that they were gone. So what essentially has happened is that what was supposed to be Josh's poles that she gave to him last night, or not his poles, they were someone else's poles. And so this morning, Josh's poles were still in the canister and Margaret's poles were gone. So someone's taken her poles and Josh came back with someone else's poles. Look at this. Hi. Ooh. Hello, little sheep. You've got dirt on your nose, mister. Hello. Hi. Oh, okay. Hola. I probably didn't tell that story very well because I was distracted by pilgrims, but essentially Margaret gave someone else's poles thinking they were to Josh at night time. Jess took them back to where they were staying in a different part of the albergue. This morning, Margaret could not find her poles, but she found Josh's poles where they're supposed to be. So then she called Josh brought back poles and they were not hers. So someone has taken her poles this morning because they left earlier than we did, thinking that someone's walked away with their poles. So yeah, so now someone is walking with Margaret's poles to the next stage and Margaret's walking with another person's poles, but Josh at least has his own poles. Anyways, that's the drama of the poles today, and I probably stuffed the storytelling of that one. There are quite a few bars on this stretch, like we've come through several, and so sometimes it's good to just get into one where if it's not too busy. And we made the right decision by going to the bar that we just did, that I think you would have seen earlier, with the piano converted into a bench. That was really good. Okay, another story. I might have to do a video about pilgrims' etiquettes on the Camino, but one thing that really sticks out to me is that yes, it is a hard walk at times, and when you see a bar and you're hungry and tired and you need to go to the toilet, when you walk into the bar, don't just go straight to the toilet or go and say the first word you say is baño, which is toilet, or you just go café con leche. Like, look at the person that owns the bar or the person working behind the bar that is serving you and say buenos dias, or if you're in Galicia, buenos dias, or hola, and then you place your order. Now, once you've placed the order, you then may say, wo ist the, no, that's German, where is the baño? And then that would be the right order of things, you know, like. So what happened was at the last bar, the one that I liked, the one with the piano converted into bench seat and artwork on the wall, a bunch of pilgrims, I won't call out the nationality because that's not right, but a bunch of pilgrims came in and just basically went straight to the toilet and waited in line. And he, the bar owner, actually came up to them and says, "Welcome, pilgrims," in English. He says, you are at my house, and in my house, when you come in, you say hello, right? And these 3-4 pilgrims just stood at him blank and looked at him blankly, like they just didn't say anything, just stood in line waiting for the bathroom. Nobody responded. Nobody met his eye contact. It was his bar. And then another set of pilgrims came in and sat down on the bench. And he says, and you too. When you come into someone's house, and this is my house, and he obviously has great pride because looking at the artwork that he's done and the creativeness that he's put into his very heavily themed Camino bar, you would at least expect someone to say hello, right? So yeah, so I guess we've heard this, like when you are going into a bar and you need to use the toilet, just buy a small coffee. Like, it's what, €1.20? If you are in certain places, they might charge you €3. Like once, I think I was after that, I was at an albergue that was, I just walked like 17 kilometers straight without any services. They charged me something like €12 for 2 coffees and 2 cakes, and I thought that was just a rip-off, but so I got ripped off there, I think. Anyways, we can find out what that bar is. But that was after that very long stretch of 17 Ks. But it doesn't cost that much to order your coffee and then ask for the banyo. They'll gladly give it to you because that €1.20 is going to help them clean the toilets, you know. Hire someone to clean the toilets or keep someone longer to ensure the toilets and toilet paper are filled. So anyways, this morning I thought that was an interesting lesson. The bar owner made a point by saying, welcome pilgrims, you are in my house, and in my house we say hello first when we enter. That's the first thing that you say. Anyway, I am blown away by the fact that there is a 3 in front of my case today. That's 32 Ks left. That's probably the same distance, maybe be a bit longer, from my house to my parents' house, driving. I think it will take a lot longer to walk, but driving is about 30 minutes from my parents' house to my house. So yeah, it's like I'm coming home. Anyway, walking through some beautiful woodlands now. Wish I could be myself, but I can't. There's heaps of pilgrims. But what I can say is, can you hear the drum, Santiago? I can hear it loud and clear above the hills so far away. It's not that far to go, Santiago. You know that I will make it despite my broken shoes. You know that I would walk into that city despite feeling blues. I'm not feeling blues. Can you hear the drum, Santiago? Every night I feel the beat of your calling to me. I'm totally making this up. Can you hear the drums, Santiago? It might not be the drums, but the plodding of my pulse. Oh my God, I'm going mad. La 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 la. With apologies to ABBA. There's something in the air at night. The stars are bright. Santiago. I'm on my own now. There is something there for you and me, for unity. Camino. Oh, actually, when I am less sober, I might sit down and write the lyrics to that song. Sorry, ABBA. One of my favourite groups growing up. There's a breeze, my friends. It's a kind of breeze that soothes the soul. Look. Hi back, hello. All right, I think I better stop it with the speaking to objects and nature. And I was saying to Margaret, I love hydrangeas. I think you all know that. And it's rare to see a beautiful blue hydrangeas. So the other day, 2 days ago, I saw the most beautiful row of plummy massive hydrangeas. However, it was so wet, it was raining, pissing down. So I could not take my phone out in all seriousness. Pilgrims taking photos along the way. I'm all about that. Anyway, so these beautiful hydrangeas were so beautiful, and before I could risk my phone by taking out to film it, that beautiful hedge had finished, and so I thought, oh, I've got to survive this, so I have to keep going. But I'm still thinking about how beautiful these were. Anyway, Margaret got a photo of this hedge of hydrangeas, and she was at a different stage. You know, she took 2 nights off because she wanted to avoid Saria and Portamarine and stayed off stage. But unfortunately, she didn't take a close-up photo of these hydrangeas, so I can't really show you. But they were bigger than my head. I know that's hard, but here they were. And they were the most beautiful blue. And I remember walking past them, and, you know, they were so jaunty and bouncy, even with the rain on them, that I went, hey, yeah, to the hydrangeas, like, hey, how's it going? You know, like Joey from Friends, or Fonzie, hey, from Happy Days. Anyway, probably you can tell that I'm a Gen Xer. Anyway, so those, and so after I went like this to the hydrangea's head and like just gently bopping them, they bounced back like this. It's like, and they were just so beautiful. The most gorgeous of blues. I definitely do like blue on flowers. But anyways, my mum and dad has got a couple of bushes of hydrangeas at home, and they usually come out in summer, I think January. So, but during COVID, my father cut one down because he said I preferred to grow lettuce or whatever it was he was trying to grow than flowers, and that nearly broke my heart. Nearly. Fashion on the Camino. Must be. They're exactly the same height, same backpack but different colours, same shells, same walking poles, same low ankle socks, same shorts, same caps. Very coordinated, but it's the kind of coordinated fashion that I like, you know. And I actually do like a clear poncho. I have one actually, funny enough, that my friend Roz gave me in my bag, but it just didn't look like it would cut it because it's more of a festival thingy, but maybe it may have cut the mustard. But anyway, I decided in, where did I buy this current one? Anyway, it's got the official St. James Way in it. And when I was walking from Saria to Portamarine, there was a clip of students turning back and going, hey! And I don't know whether it's because they saw that I had that branding or they just wanted to mock me. Can you hear my heart calling? Santiago, you are so near and yet so far. Can you hear my heart calling? I have walked 800 kilometers for you, but the truth is I am not walking for anyone but me. There is something in the air today. It's cold, you're not far away, Santiago. I don't see any more chestnuts, a lot of acorns, Santiago. Okay, I'm running out of creativity here, and you probably like delete, unsubscribe.
I don't care.
I definitely should need to stop like talking to myself though. But you know, when I'm vlogging, which is a relatively new thing for me, it's true. I haven't really vlogged that much before I came on the Camino. It's like I'm talking to a friend, you know. And speaking about friend, I know that since amassing something like nearly 700 subscribers, and you know, I did start after like posting a couple of videos, there was like hundreds that came on and subscribed and follow me. And now it's kind of, I think, petered off, perhaps because, you know, I don't know, maybe because my content is not that engaging, but I was thinking, oh, that would be so cool if I get to 1,000. Because if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I might be able to monetize some of this. Not that I'm expecting a lot, maybe like 1 cent or something if you get to 1,000, you know. But I don't think I'm going to get to 1,000 because, you know, I'm a day away from Santiago, and that's fine too. But what was I trying to say? Let's see. So tranquil. I have got the path to myself for the next kilometer. Damn, there's people behind me. Oh, okay, let's try and create a bit of distance. Last night in Ribadiso, we went to Maison Pension, something like that. Anyway, it's just a little bar restaurant thing that's across the road from our albergue, which, by the way, I think I'm going to have to only give 3.5 stars, and I'll explain that in another video when I do a review of the albergues. Coming up, stay on the channel and you might get them. Anyways, Josh, myself, Margaret and Jess were nursing a glass of our poison, whatever that is. I had a Tinto. Oh, no. I got, Jess bought me a Bailey's because I couldn't get Licorca. Licorca? Is that like the Spanish word for, what is it? Galician coffee liqueur? Licorca. Anyways, and around the table, I could tell that people were a little bit reflective. Some probably more so than others. I've just seen some beautiful chestnuts. Look at these. Aren't they cool? You can play hockey with them. This, I love chestnuts on the road because they're like little pom-poms, you know. And my pilgrim friend Jo from South Australia arrived to Santiago yesterday, and she shared some photos and I saw them, and I was just beyond happy for her. Because, you know, she started with M, but M had to go home. So, you know, these were the girls that I was doing yoga in the Pyrenees with. So we met on day 1, actually. We stayed at Border together on day 1 of the Camino on the Pyrenees. And she invited me to do yoga. So that was really cool. Anyway, Jo's heading to another part of Spain for a couple of days before going home to her family, who desperately misses her. And she invited me to head to where she's staying, which is a beautiful part of Spain that I love very much. And I was there last year. May not know where she is. Anyway, I don't think it's any huge mystery, but anyway, that's Jo's business where she is. And but she called her partner last night as she entered the Santiago. I think she maybe had one friend with her, pilgrim friend, and she was just crying, and we are all very proud of each other. Anyway, so Jo invited me to go down to the city that she's currently at. She said, hop a plane, it's only an hour away. I've got a 2-bedroom apartment, we'll have some fun, jump into a pool. And it sounded amazing. Oh, look, I would love to go where Jo is, but I can't. I've got to go home and catch a plane. So I have a schedule, unfortunately. Bon Camino. Are any of you doing a Camino this year? Well, actually, this year's season is kind of nearly over, isn't it? Because I think they usually shut around about mid-November. So yeah, I guess some people might be starting anytime now until mid-November because albergues are shutting down then. Or are you doing a Camino in the near future? I am not sure when I will be back on the Francis. I think I probably would like to do it again, but I want to do it with somebody special next time, the Francis. like, you know, somebody from home. And I'm going to stay in different towns and different albergues. But this one had to be on my own. And I'm so blessed to have met some amazing people. I'm going to really miss Margaret. But we're going to stay in touch, of course. And I'll miss, you know, Josh, and I'll miss Jess, and I'll miss Joe, and there have been, and Gunter, and, you know, and Paula, but I will see them. Ooh. Ooh. Is this the right way? Short-lived. Peace. Now, she has got on the Altus poncho. And word on the street has it that that is a really good poncho, and I believe it. It was a bit too heavy for my consideration and a bit too expensive. So when I was looking at my gear, I did look at that, but I figured my rain jacket would serve me, and it has largely. But this rain is just a bit too much, and so maybe if it rained like this, if I'd known, I may have gotten that poncho, the Altus poncho. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video. Nothing that I do is sponsored. Oh God, my shoes. You know, I have got 2 blisters on my feet. Look at that. Here, do you want me to take a photo of you? Yeah, I can take it.
I want to know what the flag is.
Oh God. What country is that? What flag is that? What? What flag is that?
Andalucía.
Oh. That is a very big bird.
It has to be a different breed of chicken.
Yeah, well, they're all different.
Is that the white one? Is that a rooster? I don't think so. I don't know.
I haven't due to a turkey for a day and a half.
The Cujo version.
Yeah, that's exactly. Cujo turkey.
Look, guys, hydrangeas and blue ones. Oh my God, so beautiful. And someone's put it on the 28,000. It's 28Ks really. It's a bit confusing. Pretty, right? You're gorgeous. Oh my God, that is a beautiful one. Woo! I think I might try and get Josh and Jess to do a chestnut stomp, because it's a skill that I like to pass on. Stomp at it to break it.
This is what Carlos did. He tried to
Oh.
spread it with his feet. But I think when they're...
You stomp on it. No. Stomp. Yeah.
That's
No,
too
no,
big.
no, no.
Go for it.
Here. There you go.
Well done.
See? That's yours, Josh. Go on, pick it up. Yep. Yay! Sing it again, Josh.
Nah, I can't.
Come
I
on.
can't do it under pressure.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a spur of the moment thing. Sorry.
I literally took the low road.
So Josh actually has a really nice voice, but he can't sing on demand. So there you go.
True.
I can't believe you heard me, Margaret. I was yelling, of course, but being rude. But are you hungry? Sound 1 and 2.
Okay, yeah.
They'll probably put me on Christmas Island. You know, Australia has very strict quarantine farming rules, and with the amount of mud near farmland that I've been traipsing through, I just don't think they're gonna let me back in I can't say that. That's not true because I need to make a certain event. Oh God, it's exhausting. But thank God the rain's stopped, you know. But the path is still very muddy and of course rain soaked. And I nearly buckled a knee about 2 k's earlier, but I can still feel it twinging. So my knees are about to like, please stay with me. Christ. Oh my God.
Like this. That's good.
Yes.
Of course.
Ladies, if you want to take a place, we have table service.
These dudes have got a guitar. I love that. That's great.
Nice.
I haven't leaving.
Because it is not our intention
lemonade?
to. Gracias.
Gracias. Jess's beer and my beer.
Baby beer. Jessica beer.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers, honey.
Cheers.
Margaret and cheers. Oh, we're doing the cheers.
Sorry.
Yes, cheers everyone.
Cheers.
To second last day. Second last day.
An ultimate dia in la Camino.
Cheers to second last day.
That's probably about quadruple it, isn't it? The thing is that when they're pouring, you don't want to make eye contact.
It's really good.
Make you judge how much you pour for me.
We ordered a Galician sandwich with sardines. That looks amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. I knew you'd do burrito.
Should we run up the hill tonight and eat here?
Oh, look at mine though. This is a vegetarian pasta. It's got pesto and all sorts of stuff. This is such a good looking meal. Yeah? I really like this place. It's called Marella Cafe.
Sauce.
Nice. I would do vegan if it looks like this. You know? Oh wow.
Not vegan.
No, it's not.
Cheese on
Yeah,
it.
it's got cheese. Still, pesto and pasta I like. Oh my gosh, I feel like home. Oh, it's
This
al
is pasta
dente.
sweet light.
Oh, first vegetable.
What's that?
I haven't seen this on the Camino, a broccoli. That's true. I've seen heaps of potatoes, but that is good.
My burrito's hot.
Steamy. Oh, he's doing a Camino from Saria. I should interview him. I love that
How are
sticker.
you going to get it home?
You know, I'm not a dog. I've been on a long walk and I found a nice stick I like, but I don't have to bring it home.
Why not? I think it can fit into the, like a.
I haven't emotionally let go of the stick yet, but
You know, you can leave it.
walking stick, they'll let you on with it, won't
I
they?
thought maybe if I bandaged up my leg and then like hobbled, they might let me have it.
Probably.
But take it to
I will
Finisterre.
not be the only pilgrim that's tried that.
I'm talking to Rafa and Manuel. They're both from Barcelona. So Rafa, you started in Samos.
In Samos.
Why Samos?
Why Samos?
Why Samos?
Why Samos? Because
con tarjeta te pagaré cuando puedas,
I
¿vale?
want to see the monastery
Oh,
in Samos.
what did you?
It's a very, very, very beautiful monastery in Samos.
There's only 5 monks that live there, yeah.
They are 7 monks only.
7.
7 monks only, but
Yeah.
it's a great monastery.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
The murals I
It's
thought
beautiful.
were amazing. Jess, I ordered you a cheesecake.
I showed them.
I have seen. I went on the tour. I've been.
Ah.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Beautiful.
It's very old.
Very old. Very
Yeah.
old.
Did you always want to go to
I
it?
think
or-
it's just 800 shekels, 800 years.
Oh wow, wow.
800 years.
And they don't have any funding. They only rely on pilgrims' donation and donation of people at their shop and the tickets for the tour. Yeah. Is that true?
The tickets.
Yeah, you know when you buy a tour, it's €7.
Yeah, to visit.
To visit, yeah.
To visit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's very beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
In
The garden is beautiful.
The garden, the cloisters.
The cloisters is the biggest cloister in Spain, right?
Spain, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why did you start in Samos? Because of that? Only because of that, is it? Have you been on a bigger Camino? Have you started in Roncesvalles? This is your first Camino, is it, Rafael?
It's my first Camino.
Oh. Will you do the full one next time? Will you do the entire
No.
Francis? No?
No.
Just Samos.
I think it's. I think that the next year
Yep.
we try to another stage.
Section, yeah?
Another section.
What section?
We can try the San Pio de Paul to Pamplona.
Oh, that would be
Or
amazing.
to Logroño.
Oh, Logroño has the best tapas.
The best tapas.
So good. Yes. Yes, so good.
In the street, Laura Street.
Yeah. I was there the whole night.
Wine.
The wine, oh my goodness. Rioja. Oh, so good. You know, the Tinto and everything, fantastic. Well, thanks for talking to me.
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
From Australia.
Yes, it took me 3 days to get to St. John, Peter Port. 3 days. That's why I have to do 0800. I can't be like you guys, like who live in Spain, just hop on. I know, right? Anyway, I'm excited about Santiago tomorrow. I'm so excited. And next year, I hope you go from St. John to Samos. Then you can get your full trip.
It's difficult to San Pio de Port to Samos next year.
Why?
I would like to try the section of the San Pio de Port to Pamplona or Logroño.
Oh yeah.
Only.
Yeah. Because it's quite long, is it? Yeah.
Because we are 67 years old.
Oh, so young. So young.
So young.
Still handsome. So young. Good luck with that, Rafael and Manuel. Thanks for
you.
talking to me. Hello from Australia.
What's
Milin. Yeah. So nice to meet you both.
to meet you.
You too. Thank you so much. Gracias.
Oh, you did order me one. Oh
No, that's
this
for
is
Laura.
Laura,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Did you want to ask him?
Yeah. Uno más.
This is espresso.
Sí.
Yeah.
Uno más.
Oh,
I know.
I don't quite understand the olive.
Was it
No,
olive?
it's a business.
This is
Oh.
a special fruit for dessert.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
All right. This we can't take her anywhere. We can't take her any. This is not an olive. What is it, Margaret? It is a piece of. It's a plummy kind of fruit. It's a fruit. We don't know the name though. But yes. It says here that this Peregrino passed away at this spot on the 12th. Is it the 12th?
4th of the 9th.
Of the 9th, 1993. May she rest in peace. It's Laura. Cantina Morella is a really good spot for lunch, guys. Just before, 5 Ks before O Pedouzo. Oh, I'm stiff. Very stiff, Margaret. Woo. 4.
And does Camino Ninja show you how to get to full stairs?
Yay! Hi, Paul. Lovely Paul from Netherlands. At a crossroad. Do we believe that graffiti?
I don't know if graffiti's really the way to go.
Yeah.
22, and this is the
They're both 22.
O Pedouzo?
Let's open the apps and have a look. This says O Pedouzo. Oh, hang on. O Pedouzo is actually this way. The arrow points this way to O Pedouzo.
That's what it's showing is, I think it's just avoiding us having to cross the road possibly. So this is going into the road.
Everyone's on their apps now.
My app goes
Straight.
Okay. Well, the arrows points here, so I think it's quite clear. Then, if that's the case. Yeah, well, Paul, you're leading. So if anything happens, blame Paul. I think we're good though. can't believe it. We're like 5Ks out and I'm walking with the lovely Paul and these guys here, my tribe that I've been walking with for a long time. And it's so sunny and look, it's windy, but it's beautiful, but it's dry. It's dry. And it's a beautiful, beautiful entry to O Pedouzo, I think. We're going to get really good weather coming into the village. A big difference from this morning. This morning everybody was head down and, you know, walking, and but now everyone's like, la-di-da-di-da. Good effort there, Paul. Ooh, vines. And lots of it's hydrangea season, I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, so nice, the weather. So beautiful.
2 names.
Well, that's a bit much, isn't it? This place has got 2 names, so there you go. O Pinot and O Pedouzo.
Because I've earned it. Yes. Yes, I have.
We've arrived! Not at Santiago, not yet. That's tomorrow. But it's the town before Santiago, which makes this special. If it's 4 minutes, at this, yeah. No.
It's on the road.
Yeah. Okay, so Margaret, what about the washing, Margaret? Here is a lesson in Spanish money.
So known as euros. €1, 50 cents. €2, 20 cents. We're going to go and put this into the laundry.
Wow, look at this bread. That is massive. It's good with tortilla. Drinking a sangria at a bar in O Pedouzo. We've just walked in about an hour and a half ago. I've just done a lot of laundry and we're just drinking some beer and just thinking about tomorrow. But you may not.
It's really dependent.
I wouldn't do 30k days, Josh. No way. It's
No,
too
I don't-
much.
30k day. You've done a 32k day.
Yeah, but 30k is just to do finish there a day. No way. I
In
wouldn't
the
do.
rain? I
Yeah.
can't do 32 in the rain. It goes
And a Tinto. That's great. Go for it. Jess in a happy food, aren't you, Jess?
Oh, gracias. Ah, there it is.
Don't worry about me, guys. Just eat, you know. Mine's coming soon. We're doing Mexican tonight.
Because we have the long days in the summer, seeing people walking down the street, and I was stuck in the house because Mark was at this yellow line, and if I will it will move for me, it's just not bloody time.
Where are we? Oh my lord, that's a lot of people. Poor Josh. He's gonna have to wait a while. We managed to get in first and got our stuff done with the laundry. Well, guys, it's dinner time done and dusted. I'm just gonna go to the pharmacia because yes, I've kind of buckled my knee. I've gone down a hill today and I'm so cross at myself. It's not bad, but I just want to make sure that I'm not going to be further aggravated with the knee on my last 19Ks to Santiago. But yes, here I am on the eve of heading in, and Margaret and Jess said that I'm definitely going to cry, but I'm saying maybe not, because you know at the moment I'm not feeling I guess I'm not, it hasn't really hit me yet, but yeah, we're gonna have to see what that's like. But O Pedouzo is a nice enough town, but I don't know, it's not like Rabanel, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I might sign off here on the day before Santiago, and I will check back in later. Yay, Josh has got access to a washing machine. Woo! I'm here with Chelsea from the US. Thanks for doing the interview, Chelsea. Just a few questions. How's the Camino going for you so far?
It has definitely been up and down because it's definitely weather dependent. First day was beautiful, second day rain, third day beautiful, fourth day rain. So it's back and forth.
Yes.
But when the weather's nice, the Camino's nice.
Yeah, you had a good day today?
Not particularly because it rained, but as soon as I got into this town, it's like the clouds parted and the sun was shining and it was really nice. But the walk itself was rainy and wet.
Sure. Now, you started in Saria.
I did.
And I know that on the Camino, sometimes people think that starting in Saria doesn't make you like a true pilgrim. I disagree, but I just would love to hear your thoughts about why you started in Saria, and do you think that makes you less of a pilgrim?
I started in Saria because this is my first time doing any sort of hike this long, so I wanted to do something a little bit shorter. Any less of a pilgrim? I wouldn't say any less. I just feel that my journey's different maybe than other pilgrims. And I truly admire those who started a month ago or more. I don't feel any less. I admire those who have done it longer, and it makes me want to come back and do it. And I feel like this was just a test, a little test. But not any less. I wouldn't say that.
That's good. So you started in Saria because of the time constraint at the moment. I
wasn't 100% sure what to expect, and I didn't want to bite off more than I could chew. So I just wanted to start with a smaller section and do that.
Seems sensible to me. And are you looking forward to going into Santiago tomorrow?
I am. I don't even know what to expect there either. I've heard different people talk about mixed emotions, or they know they're going to cry, or they know they're going to be happy, or somebody wants to eat all the food. And I don't even know what to expect for myself. I think everybody is just different, and I think everybody's experiences on this has been different, and it's gonna be emotional for sure.
What time are you leaving tomorrow?
I don't know yet.
What time do you want to enter Santiago, maybe? Is the
I don't even know. So every day I've been leaving at 7 a.m. on the dot.
Oh, wow, that's pretty early. Yeah.
But I don't know what I want to do tomorrow. If I want to change that up and maybe sleep in just a little bit more.
It's only 19 Ks,
I know. Or just keep trucking and get there early.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, listen, if you've got no dinner plans tomorrow, I would be happy to invite you into our group. We've got a little family, sort of a Camino family dinner happening, but it's totally up to you.
Okay.
But anyway, I will stop the interview first. Hey, thank you so much, Chelsea. I really appreciate you talking with us, and good on you. That's all great. Where we're staying tonight, where I'm staying. My shoes still waterlogged. So I've got some newspapers here, which I am going to I can't believe that we're going to be in Santiago tomorrow. I've also booked my tour to Finisterre and to Murcia on the 9th, so that should be interesting, doing a tour. And I'm going to go to Mass, of course, but we're also going to do the cookie thing too, so the nuns and the cookies. Really looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm a little bit overwhelmed in the sense that it's my last night on the Camino. Wow. Well, family and friends, I just thought I'd come in and say hello. I am one sleep away from getting into Santiago. It's been such a long and epic journey, spanning 39 days with a couple of rest days in between, walking across a whole country, being northern Spain. Thank you so much for being with me throughout this whole trip and supporting and encouraging, and I appreciate all your lovely comments. I am incredibly excited. So I'll post again when I get to Santiago. Good night from O Pedouzo, northern Spain.